Hi guys, this is Gagik from ByteDelta, and today I want to talk about an interesting topic about software-enabled kill switches in vehicles and transportation in general. So today I want to talk about this because today I came across this news about Cybertruck being disabled remotely. This is a CNN news from September 2024, actually quite an old news. Today is July 28th, 2025, so it's almost a year, but I think this topic is worth our attention because it touches very private aspects of our lives, of ownership and security. So, according to this news article, Chechen leader Ramzan Kadyrov, if some of you might not know, Chechnya is in south of Russia, is a part of Russian Federation. So Ramzan Kadyrov is heavily involved with Ukrainian war. So he used these Cybertrucks that he claimed that Elon Musk gifted to him to mounted some machine guns on them and sent to the war. And then he claimed that Elon Musk has remotely disabled these Cybertrucks, so he cannot use it. Obviously, this is a very benign, very benevolent thing to do, to disable these Cybertrucks to not be used in the war field. But this raises an important question about ownership of things, of the cars that we buy, because essentially all the modern cars they use this drive-by-wire technology. So not only the electric cars but ICE, internal combustion engine cars, they do use this modern drive-by-wire system. So there is no rod like in the old cars connecting your steering wheel to the wheels. Currently, your steering wheel is just like a joystick. It does the input to the computer of the car, and then the car controls the wheels and everything else. So modern cars, these are not just hardware platforms. These are software platforms that are tied up to their manufacturers and software development companies of like Tesla is also a software platform, not just a car. And just like any car, not only electric. So I just don't want to bash out on electric like all the modern cars. So this raises a question: do we really own our cars anymore? Like, if your car can turn into a brick, like at a whim of someone, not even of the CEO of a company. Like it could be just a random dude in a company deciding that you must not drive anymore your car because you have breached some kind of terms of the conditions. And this has a wider implications with respect to the security, because all the modern cars, they have full self-driving capability now, and obviously they can be controlled remotely. So my my issue with the modern cars is, whenever you drive on the road, can someone interfere with your car remotely? It's not only just the computer that drives itself, the AI thing. Just like literally someone interfering with your driving, directly or indirectly, like sending a command to do something. Maybe some guy in a car company, psycho, just tries to kill me. Like, I'm driving on the road, he drives me over the cliff. Are there any safeguards implemented that can save me? What are the safeguards on the company side? What are the safeguards on the government side? Because these software platforms essentially are black boxes. They just give you something and say use it, but we don't know anything about what goes into it, because all of these are closed source software. You just don't have any power over it. You don't know what is in there, what they control, what they can do. So one of the ways, I think, to address this issue is to use more open source software in the cars, in our smart homes, everywhere. So third parties, not involved third parties, can actually inspect the code to see what's in there, what is not there, what are the safeguards, are there any safeguards essentially. Because again, cars, just like with the other devices, like the phones, we already know it can be disabled remotely. Like essentially any company can disable your phone if they want to. So phones, these are the devices that have really great far-going privacy implications. Like, your phone is closely tied up to your privacy. With the cars, it's not just the privacy, it's also your safety and security. What if you need to drive someone to the hospital and then someone has disabled your car because you haven't paid some random stupid subscription fee they have imposed overnight, okay? And you're just unable to drive your car. What if your car drives itself out of your driveway and kills someone, like remotely? Or the robot kills it, well, like the AI thing goes mad and kills someone. Who is responsible for this kind of things, okay? Are there any safeguards on the company side? Again, this is a really important thing to think about. Are there any safeguards that your car will not be interfered at the whim of someone? Are companies transparent with respect to this issue? Because I don't think they are, okay? So yeah, this is something to think about in the future, because again, all these modern things are software platforms now. These are not just hardwares like in the old days. Like in the old days, you own your car. You either drive it, you don't drive it, you own the thing. Okay, no one can interfere with it remotely. If they want to interfere, your company, government, anyone, they need to send someone to your driveway, okay, or your work, whatever. But with these things, with this software-enabled kill switches and full self-driving, it becomes ridiculously easy to interfere with your vehicle, okay? For good or for bad, okay? They just can do it. Like, whenever you need your car the most, it can be disabled. And this opens up a wider question. Do we own anything anymore? Like, we don't really own our phones because it can be taken away, like within seconds, can be disabled, wiped out. I'm not talking about even the tracking, all the privacy things that going on with the phones, you know. Now with the vehicles, the moment you need it the most, you might not be able to drive it, okay? What goes on if this happens with our homes? Like, the homes are starting to get smarter. A lot of us install smart locks. Can these locks be interfered remotely, opened up, closed up remotely? So I think we should start as a consumers, but not just only as consumers, but as citizens and as people should start taking seriously our security and privacy. Aren't we delegating too much power to these companies? Aren't we delegating too much information and data of ours to those companies? Again, are there any safeguards? Who controls it? Who oversees it? These are the important questions we should start asking for every device we own. Would it be car or a phone or whatever? Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to this channel, like this video. See you in next one.